welcome back from lunch. Was it good?
Yes.
Everybody awake?
Yes.
Hopefully you've not eaten too many of the cakes. Okay, would somebody mind just closing the door? Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm really excited to kick off this afternoon's session. We've got some brilliant speakers lined up. And the first speaker we have is Maged Negm, the Head of Product Marketing for CEQUENS, who's going to talk to us about RCS business messaging in the MEA region. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Maged Negm from CEQUENS. First of all, I would like to thank GSMA Future Networks team and Mavneer team for having all of us here today. And I believe Jill have the great convincing skills to have all of you here right now, living all the great weather outside. I'm here today just so we can communicate the feedback about the MEA region, about RCS. We got enrolled in the early adopter programs for RCS like 13 months ago. And we believe by now that we have a good feedback about the market, and the feedback from all the entities inside the market related to RCS business messaging. So we're going to discuss 1 year on setting the stage for RCS business messaging in the MEA region. First of all, let's start with a brief about CEQUENS. CEQUENS is a Cpaas leader provider focused on MEA region. We are on a mission to bridge communication gaps in communication-driven world. With more than 8 years in enterprise communication experience and 6 global offices, with the support of 180 passionate employees, resulting in 1,000+ happy customers and around 4 billion annual transactions. As I mentioned before, we're focused mainly on MEA. And let me be very frank with you, like 18 months ago when we got engaged in the RCS early adopter programs, no one did know anything about RCS in the MEA region. We were talking to operators, to brands, to everyone. No one had clue about RCS. But we decided to do this. We believed in RCS very much, and we decided to start extending this initiative for the MEA region. But it was not easy just to extend the initiative as is. As you may know, it's very important to tailor a go-to-market plan for each region and even per country. So we had to do more than 10 or 15 demos for enterprise customers and sign more than 10 MOUs with brands and even discuss things with operators. But one of our main 2 use cases we did work on as a demos was, the first one was for the banking industry. It was one of the biggest banks in Egypt. We did the first demo in the MEA region with this bank. You can check it, it will be running back when I'm talking to you. We did actually revamp or redefine the customer experience using RCS. They were like, what is this? And it's something that we've been looking for years. We just throwing a lot of money on the A2P SMS without any ROI. So they believe in this. So we did sign, as I'm telling you, like in 10 months, more than 8 MOUs. Brands are ready to get involved in RCS once the operators launch out. The second use case actually was for Kareem. Most of you might not know more about Kareem. It's a leading car-hailing app in MEA region. It's a main competitor for Uber in this region. We did as well redefine the customer experience for Kareem using RCS. This was on the brand side. While on the operator side, after hosting the last year RCS Awareness Lab in Amman, we received a lot of inquiries from MEA operators. Having a lot of inquiries to discuss about how can we support them in different phases of launching RCS, starting from the initial acceptance of the idea till the business case and the pricing and everything. So we did have to work on this as well with most of the operators in MEA region. Why do we believe that much in RCS? And we believe that there is a great potential for RCS in MEA region. If you can have a quick look about those figures, you will know why. I don't think such an evolution in the smartphone penetration is currently anywhere in the world. I'm not saying that 65% is the highest. No, I know that a lot of other regions have much higher than 65%. But if you can look about the 39% in MEA region in 2015, jumping to 65% smartphone penetration by 2020, we believe that end users are screaming to have a rich channel for enterprise communication or business communication. Okay, let's have a closer look on the ecosystem and actually try to communicate with you the feedback of each and every entity of the ecosystem and how if every entity did adapt or did reply to the initiatives of the RCS in MEA region specifically. So starting with the key player, which is the MNOs, when we asked them about, after talking to most of them in the MEA region, we got the feedback about their challenges right now is, the first question is, A2P is worth the investment? Should we start investing now in A2P? While most of P2P already moved to the OTTs. The second one was, what about the local regulations? How will we pass it? I'm not sure if you know anything about the regulatories in the MEA region or not, but it's one of the biggest barriers for any new initiative in MEA region is the regulatories. And the third question, each and every operator keep asking, which is to hub or not to hub. Each and every operator is asking this, what about the hub? How can I be a hub? Should I be a hub or I should just join the initiative? While facing those challenges, actually as well, they find a lot of opportunities in RCS. The first one, which is definitely, as most of us know, increasing the A2P revenues. The second one would be, and it's very important for them, increase the customer stickiness to the telco communication channels. And the third one would be the benefit of having analytics on a B2B communication channel. Moving to the second part of the ecosystem, which is aggregators. I think we can speak on their behalf in the MEA region. The challenges we're facing, what are the challenges we're facing right now? The first one is the consultant role we're playing for the MNOs. Actually, we're receiving a lot of inquiries and having a lot of calls and even a lot of meetings requested by the operators, not by us, to deliver and to actually get engaged in the workshops with them about RCS. So it's adding a lot of load on us. While we're not the first one, we're not the one to start with, that's why we started and we're believing that we should have a partnership with companies like Maged, so we can have a kind of go-to-market for the operators so they can start relying on. And the second challenge would be the country partial rollout. I believe most of the countries already faced this challenge at the time. And the third one would be very important, which is the regional partial rollout. We have a lot of key players and key brands that is serving everywhere, specifically in MEA, and it's not easy to convince them that you're going to be launching this in X country or Y country without having it all over his operating countries. The opportunities we see in RCS is definitely increasing the A2P messaging margins and having a new area of partnership with the operators with optional exclusivity. And the most important one is a main differentiator for brands or for enterprise customers. We're promoting something that is not there by most of the players in the market. Moving back to the last one, which is the enterprise part of the ecosystem, which is the brands. When we asked them about the challenges, we got 3 main challenges as well. The first one was, while it will be easier, especially for the banking sector, to get the RCS regulated more than any other OTTs, and this is, by the way, one of the main competitive edge for RCS over OTTs, that it's going to be channel owned by the most regulated entity, communication entity in the countries, which is the operator at the end of the day. But it's still, again, they believe that it's much easier than OTTs, but still needs to be addressed with the regulatories. Also, they believe that increasing the price of the SMS or the OTPs might be a challenge, especially for the OTPs, not for the marketing campaigns. And the third one would be justifying the investment done on the mobile application. So what are the opportunities you believe you can see it in the RCS for the enterprise segment? The feedback was very clear. The first thing is improved customer satisfaction and better brand image. And the last one is exceptional ROI, especially when we talk about P2A right now, it is exceptional ROI. Here we're going to discuss what we believe we should be doing more on the 3 parts of the ecosystem so we can cross the chasm with RCS in MEA region and we can get things moving forward. Starting with the MNO side, the MNOs requires more education so we can eliminate any skepticism. And all the MNOs in the region, we're trying to say this each and every meeting we have with any operators. The A2P SMS is going to die anyways, so it's either RCS or the chat apps or the OTTs. As for the aggregator side, aggregators need to embrace the competitive edge of RCS for the brands or the enterprises. And actually, aggregators needs to complement their portfolio with digital and AI conversational experience. As for the enterprises, we're trying our best to convince them that they should focus more on ROI, not just on the cost. And they should believe in the unbeatable value of the native app. They are trying not to believe in it, but they know very well that nothing can compete with a native app. So, as CEQUENS, where do we fit in this? We believe that we can act in this, and we're actually providing the application layer of the RCS to be adapted by the operators and used by the enterprise customers, something that is built on companies back-end like Movineer and Google and everyone. And we actually did integrate all of this in our portfolio. As you can see it here, so we can complement the portfolio in a way that could cater for the needs of the enterprise customers while having those rich communication channels there. We're having the main 3 clouds, which is the connectivity cloud and engagement cloud and verification cloud. And we do have, especially for our region, if you don't know a lot about the region of the MEA region, still the brands and the enterprises do believe of the on-prem solutions. Cloud, they're really struggling for the cloud solutions, so we do have another That's it will be for me today. I'm here for the rest of the day if you have any questions. Thank you very much.